The Quad City Steamwheelers are getting ready for the team's biggest home game in nearly 2 decades. A trip to the IFL Championship will be on the line at Vibrant Arena Saturday night. And as KWQC's Kevin Core shows us, the Steamwheelers will be facing a longtime rival.
It was just about this spot on Saturday where Daquan Neal took a knee and won the first home playoff game in nearly 2 decades for the Quad City Steamwheelers. Now this week, fans will have a second chance to catch a home playoff game as the Steamwheelers welcome in a familiar foe in the Green Bay Blizzard.
It's gonna, we're gonna have to be physical. It's gonna be a very physical game. Might be a little chippy. We're pretty close in terms of about 4 hours away. And that'll play into the fans as well, having a packed stadium. But it'll go to being physical.
Nothing builds a rivalry quite like familiarity. This will be the second straight season that Green Bay and QC will match up 4 times in one season, and the 16th meeting since both squads joined the IFL. But this rivalry goes back way before the Indoor Football League. This goes all the way back to the Arena Football 2 days, and the players can feel that over 2 decades worth of conference battles between these two franchises.
We kind of feel it. We feel it through our fans, though, because they've been here longer than we have. They know about the history more than we have. But we know, they're a pretty good team, and they've been at the top for a while on the east side. Same with Quad City. So, in order to get through the east, you got to come through one of us. So that's how it's going to be this Saturday.
I wasn't really privy to it until I spoke with Jack Walker yesterday. He came to our practice and told us about getting knocked out by Green Bay back in. So, and I was like, oh, wow. And it was in the conference championship game. And they won it on a kick return for a touchdown. So he was telling me that, and so he was like, yeah, I really wish I wouldn't make this one because it'd be nice to get some get back. So, I mean, the rivalry is very, very, very strong. And obviously we've been playing them. We play them almost 3 times a year, every year. So we know each other very, very well. So, like, again, it's going to be who's going to make the right adjustments and who's going to be able to, draw up the plays to win in those scenarios and those situations, and the guys are going to have to execute.
The Wheelers come into this game 0-2 against the Blizzard in the postseason, and also with a 2-game losing streak against this year's Green Bay squad. But the Steamwheelers team, unlike the one that played the Blizzard in the last 2 matchups, is different. This team is getting healthy.
We won the first game when we played them. I think we had, pretty much everybody was helping that game. The second time we played them, our quarterback was down. And then the third time we played them, we had several defensive guys out. And so we're finding a way to get healthy. We showed some of it this last week and getting a lot of those guys more and more reps. And so this week they look a lot better. And so we're hoping to be fully healthy. And then, beat us when we're fully healthy. I think we'll be okay with that. But that's kind of how we've been feeling, even though we want to win every darn game. But this one is going to be. This is going to be one that I think the guys are going to be so excited for because it's finally we get to get them when we're healthy.
And this game Saturday will be a big one with a chance to advance to Tucson in the national championship. And the players and coaches all want this place packed to be their 9th man. In Moline, Kevin Core, KWQC, TV6 Sports.
The Steamwheelers and Blizzard will kick off at 7:05 Saturday night in the Eastern Conference Championship at Vibrant Arena.